Hello, and right here playing Farming Simulator 15 on Oklahoma. Still working on harvesting here yet this episode. We're probably, about halfway done with most of the fields here. Also still working on picking up bales here. Looks like the, which one is this? This is the first tractor. Finally has a full load of bales coming in to unload here. I've already unloaded the second one here. This is the one that's been working further on down the field. I loaded him a couple times here already. Again, as we get further down the field, there's more bales that Course Plays knocked out of the way, as you can tell here. Especially when you get this corner of the field here. Course Plays just, decimated this part. But oh well, not sure how to deal with that, everyone. Again, Course Play, you can see there's the line right there, actually. That Course Play cuts across the field and leaves a path of destruction in its in its path there. So anyway, we're going to leave Course Play to that. Looks like we'll have to unload one of those there fairly soon. Actually, probably both of them, because this one's almost full as well. He'll probably... I bet by the time he turns around there, he'll be full as well. So, anyway, I planning on cultivating under this, why is that? Okay, never mind. I must have been looking the wrong direction here when I was like, wait a minute, there's all kinds of bales over there. Nope. Okay, don't mind me. Don't mind me, everyone. Just, directionally challenged here, apparently. What was I about to say here? Oh, planning on cultivating over this, field, everyone. So we're gonna get the cultivator going. We're gonna get rid of the, alfalfa. Why does this look like clover? I thought this was alfalfa. That looks like clover. Have I been planting clover this whole time here? Who knows? It probably... does that not show up on the list? Apparently not. Okay, no idea what's on the field, that one. Am I missing? Yeah, I'm missing something. Those are not on the list, are they? And it doesn't show... It just shows the blank field here, doesn't it? Okay, cool. Well, I'm pretty sure that was alfalfa we planted. It was supposed to be. That very much looks like clover, though, doesn't it? I guess it could go either way. One could go either way. For those, clover typically has like the round flowers on top. These very much look like round flowers to me. Whereas alfalfa has like more like the long stemmy purple flowers. I would say they're both about the same color. Clover's probably a little bit lighter. Whereas alfalfa again is probably a little more of a vibrant purple color. And typically, too, you don't want actually to let your alfalfa flower out like this before you mow it. You want to get it kind of just before it does that, right? So you don't actually want to see your alfalfa field looking like this. Not sure on clover. I don't have any experience with clover other than, the random clover that, of course, ends up in hay fields. But, yeah, that looks like a clover for here for some reason. I thought that was alfalfa. Anyway, back to work here. Let's grab a tractor here. Is that the right spot? I guess that's the right spot. Yep. Figure we'll take the old quad track here for this job. Been a while since we used it. Maybe we'll even fuel this up here before we get out there. This might take a while. I want to get the entire field cultivated. I'm going to just clean it up here, so to speak. We got, there's like little bits and pieces of crop all over that field here. So I'm going to probably do like a little bit of a headland pass here. See once we get some of that cleaned up, then we'll probably throw Course Play or hired worker or something on it. Haven't decided. Probably be Course Play just to make sure hopefully the entire field gets covered right. Okay, this tractor definitely holds the fuel, doesn't it? Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, there we go. I do believe we have a, there's the cultivator still sitting in the old shed here. Been a while since we've actually been into this shed. Back when we first started here, we were parking some of our equipment in here, but we quickly stopped doing that here. I think that's the only piece left. Oh, there's a roller behind it yet too, isn't there? Yeah, we quickly stopped parking stuff in here. Our equipment kind of sort of stopped fitting, at least all of it anyway. Oh, there we go. We'll grab both pieces here. As I've said before, very, very common to see a setup like this out where I live. Various sizes, of course, but common setup. Tractor pulling a field cultivator along with some sort of rolling basket, harrow of some sorts behind it. And typically, everyone probably not this color either. There is some case equipment out where I live, but again, it's primarily the proper farming equipment. Farmers actually want to get the work done, so they use John Deere and stuff like that, right? That's a missing piece there. It's interesting. Oh, piece must not be quite attached to where it's supposed to be. That's cool. Probably when it folds out, everyone, it probably lines up, but it's on the wrong section where it folds. Interesting. Again, I was debating if I should mow this field one more time. But I'm going to, again, for the goal here, we got $100 million we got to make. We're at 88 million here. I'm pretty sure we can make another 12 million off crops and horses and stuff like that fairly easily. And this is, I wouldn't actually say it's a whole lot of work, everyone. It's actually fairly simple in some regards, as long as courseplay works. We did, of course, have some problems. Actually, no, I do not want you to fold out. I want this to fold out here first, because you're behind the pole there. You gonna fold out? Do I have the right piece? Yeah, that's the right piece selected. Try again. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, like I said, between the horses, I'm pretty sure we can make up another 12 million fairly easily here. And then I would like to get back into some crop farming on this field here before we wrap up the series. That's probably the plan here, everyone. We're probably going to make $100 million. We're going to maybe do, I don't know, a harvest or two on this field yet, everyone. And then we're probably going to be done with the series. So hopefully you folks have enjoyed Oklahoma. It's been a fun map here, at least for me anyway. Really enjoyed coming back to it here real quick. Hold that out here as well. So yeah, it's definitely been a fun one, everyone. Like I said, I kind of enjoyed coming back playing it here a little bit. Of course, some of the game mechanics are could use some improving compared to 19, everyone. And at least in my case, too, remembering all the stuff that was capable or was available back in 15. That's too long ago, so I don't remember everything that's available. One of the reasons, again, too, I didn't get too heavy into the mods. Actually, kind of two reasons, everyone. Depending on what was available, and then also, too, I did not want to take any chances, if possible, like mod conflicts and stuff like that. I mean, we've had quite a few game crashes here already, everyone, so yeah. Trying to avoid that, avoid as many headaches as possible, right? I forget, does this back section do anything? Actually looks like it's fertilized, doesn't it? Pretty much does. Yeah, very much is fertilized, isn't it? Okay, did not realize that. Cool. Oh, Lamborghini needs to be unloaded. Let's go take care of that here a moment. So, and by the way, at least in 15 of them, you do not have to stop the driver to be able to control this trailer. You can just, let's see, is it unload? And then I can turn it back on. He'll wait a minute until he's past that there a little bit. And then we'll turn it back on. Should be good to go. What was that? Almost 370. I'm not sure the exact dollar amount there, but about 300,000, a good $300,000 we got off that load of bales. $300,000 sitting on that trailer. I went, yeah, wow. Oh, add to it quicker, right? For those who remember, one of my favorite cultivating setups here back in Farming Simulator 15, got the Coon Cross cultivator. I don't remember what rolling basket I had behind it back in 15. This one here isn't too bad. It seems to be, I don't think it's actually doing anything, I don't think, unless this one fertilized. I'm not sure, I'm not sure what this particular rolling basket does. I know back in 15, I think some of them actually had the ability to do, like, fertilize. Probably a little bit unrealistic that way, but that is what some of them did. And I believe we also had the John Deere. Was it 2410? I'm going to assume that one was probably the John Deere 2410 5-section cultivator. Don't quote me on that one. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And then I believe we had a rolling basket that went behind that as well. Seems like everyone, at least from what I've seen of a lot of the newer implements coming out here, the newer like field cultivators, that type of thing that are coming out, everyone, not seeing quite as many rolling baskets anymore, or at least being pulled behind the cultivator, right? A lot of times they're integrated right into the cultivator, so rather than having to pull two implements like this, now it's just one. There'll be some harrows and then a rolling basket behind the actual cultivator itself, which seems like that'll be a lot easier, everyone, right? Rather than having to hook up and pull two implements and all the hydraulics that need to be put up with that and all that good stuff, right? Now you just got one implement that has everything you need on it, basically. Oh, and another Lamborghini needs to be unloaded. Okay. Let's do that. Wait till I get past here just a little bit. We'll turn that back on. And I did turn the other one on, right? Just making sure. Let's see. Yeah, he is loading. Okay, good. Wanted to make sure that one. Want to make sure. This so far, I think, other than Courseplay being derpy the first couple of times, I've been picking up the bales with the in-game trailers there. Actually, why am I doing this? There's a GPS going here. Get a width on that if I could. That's going to take the width of the rolling basket. I don't think the rolling basket's actually doing anything, so we're going to narrow that width up just a little bit there. There we go. Lock on, right? Yep. We should narrow that width just a little. Do we got an offset in here or something? We do, yes. Throw that offset. We'll narrow that width just a little bit more there just to be safe. There we go. Probably actually wouldn't be a bad idea maybe to even cultivate the field in this direction, everyone. Typically I always cultivate the long way, right? But if we go this direction, we might actually get some of the missing spots. I don't know. Hard to say. We'll have to see what's here. Interesting too, everyone, to hear the differences in terminology for different pieces of equipment, depending on what part of the country you're in. For those of you who watch, so let's see what's here. Like Larson Farms, Millennial Farmer, out in more of the western, I wouldn't say western, but Midwest, I guess. Midwest part of the state there, or the country. Here these referred to as diggers. At least in my part of the country, I've always heard them referred to as field cultivators. There's basically, when it comes to cultivators, two type of cultivators. You got the cultivators that you use to cultivate between your crops. Yes, when I see that bale there, probably just gonna drag this to the edge of the field and hopefully it'll get picked up here. But yeah, you got the cultivators that are designed to cultivate between your crops. So a lot of times, at least back in the day, I don't know how much this happens anymore. I know some farmers still do it yet, but back in the day, everyone, farmers used to cultivate their corn. And I don't know about any other crops. Really didn't do wheat or anything like that typically, but a lot of times corn, farmers would cultivate between the corn rows, help with weed, moisture, that type of thing. So that was a cultivator, and that was usually mounted on the back of the tractor, mounted on the midpoint of the tractor, something like that, right? You know, it all depends what type of cultivator there was. And then when you have again, what a lot of farmers, at least around where I live, refer to this as a field cultivator. Bale's slow. Come on, slide over. There we go. Sweet pass it. Just primarily want to do a headlander cross and that way, again, when we get Courseplay going, if Courseplay does miss a little bit, hopefully it won't be a whole lot. Oh, there's another bale. I had the ability to pick these up right about now. That would be kind of nice. If I detach this setup, yeah, I think we're good. We're going to take the tractor and just kind of push that out of the way here. Don't remember, I don't think we had any sort of heavy lift mod back in 15, did we? Maybe there was. Again, this is what I was talking about here earlier. What mod availability was there back in 15? Now, of course, like I said, way too long ago. I don't remember, everyone. Don't remember. Of course, I remember the common ones like GPS and Courseplay, stuff like that, Lance mod, all those good mods, but I do believe we had like some of the automatic unload for round balers. I'd like to say there was probably like an auto stop mod as well. Follow Me, back when Follow Me actually worked, everyone. Back when Courseplay actually worked too, right, for that matter. But yeah, back in Farming Sim 15, everyone, Follow Me actually worked halfway decent, depending on what you wanted to do with it. You could like set up a whole baling operation with Follow Me. You could drive the lead tractor. Again, with Follow Me is not really AI worker per se. Follow Me just actually literally follows you. So if you're taking equipment back from the shop, or like I was about to say there, setting up a baling operation, you're driving, say, let's just say the mower. Let's start right with the first piece of equipment, right? You're driving the mower. You got Follow Me driving the windrower behind you, or tedder. Let's do the tedder. Behind that, you got another tractor on Follow Me with the windrower. Behind that, you got another Follow Me tractor with the baler. Behind that, you got another Follow Me tractor with the wrapper. And behind that, maybe even another pickup wagon or something like that, right? Well, the pickup probably didn't work out so well with Follow Me, but the rest of it could. Follow Me could pick up the bales too, just once it's full, you have to go unload it yourself, right? But yeah, Follow Me worked great for that one, especially in my case, a lot of times I would use it for bringing multiple pieces of equipment back from the shop. And Follow Me actually would be capable of following you back then. Unfortunately, in 19, it is not. Follow Me, unfortunately, has kind of gone the way of Courseplay. It's another one of those derpy, useless mods now. Has the name, everyone, but unfortunately does not have the functionality like it used to. The problem with Follow Me in 19, everyone, is, yes, it still follows you yet, but it follows you so poorly and so slowly that you can quicker drive all 5 pieces of equipment yourself before Follow Me will keep up. So, yeah, unfortunately, Follow Me is kind of useless. Kind of like Courseplay in 19. I mean, Courseplay is absolutely useless as well. Turn GPS off here for a minute while we do this turn. Up ahead here in this large missing section, that's one of the reasons why I want to do a quick headland across this field, get that cleaned up. Driving by hand here, right? With articulated tractor. Woohoo. Just looking at the way the field's cultivated, and this map does not have multiple terrain angles. I was kind of wondering that. I couldn't remember if this map did or not. Looking at the angles on the field, it does not from the looks of it. I didn't think it did. And yeah, confirming to everyone here, it does not. What we mean by multiple terrain angles, and I believe that was a thing back in 15 as far as I know, where the textures on the ground can actually have multiple angles. By default, in Farming Simulator 1, the angles are on 45-degree increments, right? So 0, 45, and 90, basically. With multiple terrain angles, depending on what the map author set it up to, it could be, every 2 degrees, every 3 degrees. I think it was 3 degrees? I'd say like 3 degrees or 6 degrees or something like that was probably somewhat common for the multiple terrain angles back in the day. Control V worked for this, did it? No. Okay. There was some way of lifting and lowering this entire setup, if I remember correctly, but it doesn't seem to work. Again, one of those things back in the day, I probably would have known it, remembered it, but don't recall what it was anymore. Okay, let's get some GPS set up this way. We're going to shift that over just a smidge. Oh, yes. With that being said, though, I do still remember how to use the old GPS. Yeah, I do remember that one. Where's my line? Did I hide the lines? Don't know what happened. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. The lines are just hidden, everyone, because we got a line of grass here. Or a line of alfalfa, I guess, right? Actually, no, I'm not seeing them down the center here either. Okay, I do not know. Oh, they're completely off. There we go. Yeah, so the one on this side of one's hidden. The one there, I guess, is lined up just right. You can barely see it, as is that one there. So, okay, they are there. I thought I would have taken out some of that alfalfa there, but it's not really doing that, is it? Oh, well, whatever. Good looking setup, though, there, if you ask me. Sounds like a really long, boring pass up and down the field, right? Don't remember how much field work I did back in the original series. I mean, like, did I do any of this myself? Not sure. Probably did some. I definitely never probably did the entire field myself, I doubt. Now with this, I'd hate to think, everyone, how many hours it would take to actually do this. I don't know that I've ever actually, like, officially timed it. No, typically, you know, throw a hired worker on it. I go do something else. Come back, like, well, he's half done. Okay, we'll come back a little later. Okay, he's done now, right? And with this version of Courseplay, too, I have a Courseplay later version added a timer feature. I think that was something that got added in 19, maybe? Is that 7? It might have been 17, too. I don't remember. Somewhere in there, but Courseplay added a timer, so you actually, you know, okay, it's going to take an hour to finish this task, approximately. You know, Courseplay has definitely added some nice features to it. Unfortunately, they've kind of taken away the usability of it with the derpiness level, but... Oh, speaking of derpiness level, we got to go check, see what's how the combine's doing here. Let's see what's here. Oh, yeah, probably a good thing I did check this. Was not aware this was happening. Okay, so we got, between episodes of it, I did have to fix one derp. Field 1 there. The typical problem with the driver being parked behind the combine and stopping the operation. Again, I don't understand why that's a problem, everyone. If the Courseplay driver parks behind the combine, it stops the combine. Again, he's behind the combine. Oh no, whatever. Next one. You're rolling. Yeah, field 1's that's field 1, right? Yep. Field 2 is rolling, and finally the last one. Yep, field 5 is rolling. So yep, we're good here. That's good. All the fields are rolling. Nice to see that. So yeah, just 2 issues here this harvest so far. Obviously, we're not done, so it might be some more yet, but only 2 so far. Definitely a pretty sight though, Op7. Liking that view. We'll have to say though too, I've been looking at the graphics here. You can definitely tell the graphics are not near as good as 19. Kind of looking forward to going back to 19, everyone. Better graphics, all that good stuff too, right? You know, again, the graphics aren't horrible here, everyone, but when you get in closer, especially when you're like this close here, you know, the crop textures and the crop textures. Actually, these are probably really good crop textures for back in 19, everyone, or for 15. I'm sorry. Back when mod authors, you know, tended to up their crop textures a little bit, right? And even this Kuhn Krause cultivator here probably is pretty good on the textures as well, I would say. Fairly well detailed. Got all those springs and stuff like that. I don't think they're actually moving, are they? No, I don't think there's any animation on that I know of. It would be kind of cool if there was, and that is actually something you can actually do in 19 as well. Not to mention all the dirt animation, stuff like that, stuff you don't really get. Here in 15, I mean, just got particle animations. That was it. Just particle animations, so... Okay, I think we're just going to go up and down the field again, right? Good stuff, good stuff. How much progress are we making? Actually, you know what? We can't tell how much progress we're making. Oh, actually, I guess if we go to this screen, we can, can't we? Not worried, I don't think, about the top here or that side. That should be okay. It was mainly this bottom portion. I wanted to make sure I got that done here, especially around that shape in the field. It would be nice if we could actually, like, square this field up and actually have a square portion here. But I don't think we can remove any of the trees over there, so... Oh, well. Speaking of those trees there, I see the mowers are parked in there. Probably can go ahead and get rid of those at this point. Again, I mean, I don't think we're going to do any more baling on this field. If we did another episode of baling, we probably could easily push ourselves over the 100 million mark. But again, we've done that several times now, and so, I think that's enough of that work. And speaking of which, how are we looking over here? We still picking up bales yet? Make sure we're all working over here. No, he's almost got a half a trailer full already. Again, you'll probably have another, I don't know what, maybe 2-3 trailers left yet, I bet. Because again, I'm going to get to that top corner of the field. That's pretty much where all the bales are. So far, though, I have not seen any missing bales. The ones we hit way on the opposite corner of that one, those undoubtedly were from the trailer has not been that far down the field yet, right? So those aren't necessarily missing. Just, the trailer has not gotten that far. Which, actually, if we go look at the map here... Yeah, he's got a couple of rows left to go yet, and this one probably has a couple of rows left to go yet as well. This is about where I started that tractor, so getting close. Well, I've been looking at time here. I think with that, we're going to wrap this episode up here. Hope you folks enjoyed another episode on Oklahoma. Like I said, I think we're probably getting close to wrapping this series up here. Another, I don't know what, another week of episodes maybe? 2 weeks? We'll see once here. I'm not sure. Probably another week or two's worth of episodes here. We'll get ourselves $100 million. I think that was all we had for the challenges. I'm going to have to maybe go double check on the console. We got the cows. We got the bales. We got the $100 million. Don't know if there was anything else we had set for the challenge, but I think that's about it. So, again, everyone, thanks for watching. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And until next time.